Hello, everybody. Welcome to a special edition of In 90 Minutes podcast, our live watch along of the United States men's national team first match. Can't really call it what it actually is because we will get flagged on YouTube for copyright infringement. So, everybody just bear with us with that. Um, but with us tonight, I have David. The other guys will jump in occasionally when they get time. Obviously, it's a Friday night. Everybody's got different things to do. So some of the other guys may jump in. Luke was supposed to be with us. He has some personal matters. He's fine, but he has some personal matters to deal with. So David's with us the whole night, I believe. So how are we doing tonight, David?
Well, as you guys can see, dealing with someone here that it's restless, maybe as restless as our fan base, seeing our debut in the World Cup. So we'll see. We are wearing the national colors for those that are watching us. Hoping for the best, and also former Lion Alex Freeman starting, which if you would have told me 24 months ago when we were watching this guy at OCV in front of maybe 150 people that this guy was gonna be where he's at today. It was gonna be a hard sell. I mean, he was a talent. He's a talented player, but definitely happy to see that our academy is paying off. And like you said, John, just here to support um, the World Cup that we're hosting. And so I wanna go ahead and thank everyone that is gonna be joining us. We appreciate you choosing to spend the night with us. And what else can we say? This is the biggest sport, the biggest show on our sport. This past week, we had people from the UK. We were the talk of the town, John, with our drainage system. Have friends from England reaching out to me. Very impressed with the pitch. For a lot of people, it was an introduction to Inter and Co. Stadium, since the league has gone um, to the paywall with Apple Plus. MLS is not that is not that accessible to a lot of people outside of the U.S. So for a lot of friends of mine that follow Stevenage, this was the first opportunity to watch a game at the stadium, and they were impressed by the logistics and everything. Obviously, social media wouldn't be what it is. People were complaining about the tables in section one.
Well, that's because they're just jealous that we could have food and drinks in the stands.
Yeah, no kidding. That was exactly what I said. And that's a fact. That's a fact, man. Eating and drinking in the terraces, it's impossible there. And not for nothing, we have a different view of football. We see it as entertainment. Sports teams want to maximize profit. And personally, I gotta tell you, I'm not the demographic they want. When I go to games, I may buy a Gatorade or Powerade on a hot day. Maybe twice a season, I buy chicken nuggets and fries. But for the most part, I never consume anything at the stadium. Uh, Mainly because I have dietary restrictions that prevent me from just eating anything I want. And unfortunately, like I said, and I drive myself to the stadium. Drinking is not an option. Even one beer. I know a lot of people are like perfectly okay pounding beers and then get behind the wheel. I'm a field service engineer, so I need to drive, and even getting a DUI on my own time in another country is rules for termination in my job. So my livelihood is always at stake. So I don't drink, I don't eat, and so yeah. I mean, I've seen people, Johnny. You've probably seen them. People that come to the stadium and have pizzas and a bunch of food, and they're always getting up, getting more food. I'm there for the football. I'm not there for the eating and the drinking. But for some people, it's necessary to do that. So to our British friends, well, hope that you got to see our sport. And one of the things that I told people online is, look, it's a different country, different culture, different view of football. I'm a firm believer that just like water, football takes the shape of the container, and may not be your brand of football. But this is the thing: if we were to copy the Brits step by step, wouldn't that lead us to be called copycats? So you can't win. You know, you can't really win in that
Well,
situation.
no, I mean it's a thing. I've said it, and I'm hoping most of the people watching us tonight. I'm sure most are from the United States or Americans, and I've always said privately that basically Europeans, which the United Kingdom, England is included in that. Anybody overseas, from the quote unquote old country, does not want to see this sport become popular. Because as much respect as I have for Zlatan and Thierry Henry, um, if our best athletes played the sport like every other major sport, almost every other major sport, we would run away with it. I mean, look at what we do in basketball when our best players play. Look at what we do. I mean, American football you can't even compete in. Baseball, there's two or three countries that can truly compete with us. Um, and even then, like in the World Baseball Classic, our best our best baseball players don't even play in that all the time. This past year was the best we had, and we were still missing a bunch of pitchers. So I mean, the people overseas do not want to see this really take hold. Only I think I saw a stat today. Only like 12% of the 12% of the country says they're avid fans of the sport. I mean, that's still, about 40 million people, which is a lot, but, you know, here we are. And that, 40 million people is bigger than a lot of countries. So, if it really takes hold and we're already ranked in the top 15, I believe, in the world, just wait until that gets closer to, doubles and is 25%, and then we're pushing 100 million avid fans, and, eventually the numbers will catch up and it'll be, no matter how bad our youth system is, which is a conversation for another day. Eventually the numbers will be there. It may not be as technical as people overseas like to see it, but when you have, I mean, I'll just put it this way: imagine, back in the '90s, if we had Deion Sanders running on a wing. But we'll pause right now because the national anthems are starting. So we can give our respects to the opposing nation and then to our nation, and then we will kickoff will be resuming shortly. All right. Well, we're just minutes away from kickoff. I've been looking forward to this for what 8 years now. Um, you know, I was, David, you're a little bit older than me. I was 5 when we last hosted the World Cup, so I slightly remember it. I mean, I remember Alexi Lawless with his goatee, and that's really all I remember from it. What was him? Obviously, really started watching the sport when it really started to be on TV more, which was right when I was in high school. Remember the '04 or I'm sorry, the '06 World Cup was really the one that I it was '06, yeah, '06 World Cup was really the one that I followed the most. To start out with, obviously a legendary one that lives in time because of what happened in the final. Um, and then 2010, the goal against Algeria. Um, you know, I will know that was the first one I really, I'll say, took seriously, if you will. It was that one, and we were at it because there was in South Africa, so they were about 12 hours ahead of us or whatever the time difference is. And I think it was like a 7, 8 a.m. kickoff. So we were at a buddy's house. Everybody else, me and my brother, went to a friend's house, and everybody else in the house was sleeping. And when Landon Donovan put that in, we that was the loudest quiet celebration I think there's ever been. And then obviously 14, the memories of locally of Kaká being introduced, and Tim Howard's performance and everything was, will be there. And then just the heartbreak of missing 18. We talked about it a little bit back on Tuesday in the emergency show. I've never athletic, like fan wise, have never felt a hurt like that, like I did. I mean, when we didn't qualify for 18, especially going into that final match, which, let's be real, it should have never went to that final match, but it did. All we had to do was not lose, and then to lose the way we did, and to hear the excuses that we did from the players, um, just was heartbreaking. And 22, it was nice to get back into the swing of things like it should be.
Yeah, 1994 was my first exposure to the game. I have said that many, many, many times in interviews and in when I've been invited to other podcasts. Important to mention Brian Ojeda, the line is going to be with Paraguay as well as a sub. So we're gonna have a former and a present Lion on the pitch tonight. So that speaks volumes about the quality of our club to have representation like that. Uh, the 1994 Cup was very important. It was the first time that I was exposed to quality football. Excuse me. And after that same year, I joined the Navy, so I was able to go overseas and witness the power that the tournament had and the exposure. And when I got back from my first overseas deployment, 1996, I came back to the birth of MLS. So definitely important. So there's kickoff. We're on their way.
Yes, we are. The scoreboard's going to be, I'm not even going to put that up there because it's so far ahead of us. Um, so right now, just for those that may be following along, we are, well, they just took it away. The scoreboard and the time. We're 37 seconds in.
Absolutely, and it looks like the United States is going to be wearing a most likely probably. I don't know if this is going to be the kit that they're going to be wearing throughout the tournament, or this is because it has the old logo from back in the day, back in the '90s, with the U.S. and the soccer ball in the middle. Um, So right now, the United States, I think both teams are just conservative. Wow, U.S. forced to a save way early.
I mean, that's our biggest question coming in is how our defense is going to react. I mean, Richards will help solidify that a little bit, but a warning shot there, really early. It'll be interesting to see because Freeman's going. Freeman, I believe the side Freeman's on is the same side Almiron's on.
Yeah, and two players that know each other. Obviously, playing in MLS.
Mhm.
Almiron definitely is not the player that he was when he was with Atlanta, in his first foray into MLS. So I mean, Paraguay is one of the minnows of CONMEBOL, but nonetheless,
They
a
got
shark.
second. They got second in qualifying. Now they only allowed 5 goals, I believe it was
No, for
throughout
sure.
all of qualifying.
I
And
remember
in
my grandfather used
CONMEBOL,
to
that's
tell me
on top.
that a shark, if it's a foot tall or an inch tall, is still a shark. Oh,
Oh,
wow. So okay, so the U.S. lively in the box.
oh no, that was Adams.
Nice. I always say put the ball in the box and let it happen. U.S. once again moving forward. Cross from the baseline. Oh, offside.
Offside.
I'm okay with. I don't know about you, John, but I'm okay with offside if we. 'Cause that means that we are trying. That we,
Yeah.
we're trying to exploit the back line.
Well, I like the new thing that they're doing with uh, linesmen. Apparently, they have like a buzzer or some notification device on them that technology, AI, or what have you, will trigger them when it is an offside. So it takes away the guesswork of it.
And it looks like that jersey that I had seen in the warm ups was just exactly that. Now I noticed that they're wearing the Waldo kits. That's
The new
how
Waldo kit's got a little
yeah,
bit of a ripple in it.
yeah. I need to get myself one of those jerseys for sure. There you go. Paraguay wasting a golden opportunity. They may regret that later on in the game.
I forgot how long it seems like these matches go, especially the first couple. The first two, the third one usually seems to go by at a regular pace, and then the knockout round just seems to creep by.
Yeah, you don't want to concede, and the U.S. is playing at home in front of the home fans, so and the pressure is on them. Mexico already won their game. I don't know what happened with Canada. How did they do?
Canada ended up winning as well.
All right, so the pressure's on the U.S., especially when the U.S. is considered to be in a easier quote unquote group. But as we have said in this show many times, football is cruel and unpredictable. It's upon no talent and ounce of luck, and football is played on grass, not on paper. We say that because this sport tends to defy the expectations all the time.
Canada's interesting because there's obviously a current Orlando City player on there in Crepeau, and then today Kyle Larin got a goal. He came off the bench, and Richie Larea also put in a good performance today as well.
Yeah, Canada is a team that is littered with well, not littered. That's not the word, but with a lot of former and current Orlando City players, and something to be proud of. To be honest with you, that we had that caliber of player here. The Kyle story ended another way we won it, but looking back, he may have. There goes Paraguay. Good clearance in the box. And
Yes.
Richard Larea, we could have done better with that as well. And one of the things I complain is that sometimes we tend to have great players here that we don't value, and they go somewhere else and they become stars. So, but to go back to the national team, it seems like the U.S. has allowed Paraguay freedoms that we shouldn't, because they're a dangerous side. Honestly, I was going on social media looking at stuff, and it seems like a lot of people were making assurances that this was 3 points in the bag, and it isn't at all. Here's the U.S. on the counter attack.
Oh,
Boom! Goal! 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 Let's go. Let's go. Paraguay laying a egg. I didn't see who the goal scorer was. I'm trying to see, was it Pulisic? No, Weston, wasn't it? Oh, yeah, it's considered an own goal. It's been called an own goal by Paraguay, and we are watching the replay. The U.S. penetrates from the center, splits the defense, going to the left side, and oh yeah, definitely, definitely, definitely was a Pulisic passes. Weston tries to get the ball to the center, and the what ends up happening is poor clearance by Paraguay, and boom, is 1-0, plain and simple.
that's huge to get off. Get it. Get the monkey off your back. Score early. However you score, it doesn't matter.
It, you know, goals. There's no ugly or pretty goals. There's goals. Period. I'm trying to find. Florian Balogun was the intended target in that action, and Paraguay laid an egg. Thank you very much. Bobadilla is the goal scorer for Paraguay in his own net on the 7th minute. For those taking notes, once again we're going in a foul, so we got a
That
set
one yellow
piece.
card. It looks like.
Nice. Nice. Early on, 9 minutes, and you already got a yellow card. That's beautiful, because Juan Jose Caceres is the one getting the yellow card. And that means that this man is going to be playing on eggshells. So Pulisic once again taken to the ground. Awful. That's a very dangerous compromising tackle, and in a very dangerous area. He says no, 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 no to the ref, but can't deny it. Adams and Robinson on the ball.
Oh, you missed him. Get it, Freeman.
Beautiful, beautiful pass to the ball, to the center, to the cauldron, like they say in Latin America. Should be our ball. There we go. Let's go.
A good start for us. Very good. You can't get much better, obviously, than scoring.
Pass to nobody. Sir. I can never say his name. Dest.
Genio Dest.
Serginho. Yeah. It's. I mean, it's a weird name to pronounce. Okay, there we go. Boom. Once again, clearance. That's the right side where the U.S. is basically punishing for Paraguay right now, right?
Paraguay's right side, yes.
Yeah, man. Seeing Freeman just makes me miss him even more. Gotta be honest. What a player, man. We were rich and we didn't even know about it. We were lucky to have him here.
Well, I mean, his rise was incredible. I mean, we knew he was good. Watching him for Orlando City B, we did not know he was that good.
No, for sure.
No foul. Okay, there we go.
It seems like
Going on,
Robinson is
guys?
getting a lot of love, man.
Oh, Misael's in here. What's up, Misael?
Hey, what's happening, brother?
What's going on? It's good. Good start so far.
Yeah, looking strong.
We're winning,
So,
so the everything's good.
oh,
I guess the ball is going back because it hit the ref.
mm-hmm.
And there on TV, we got State Secretary Marco Rubio and a FIFA president, I'm assuming that the other gentleman is probably the president of Paraguay, if I'm not mistaken. I'm surprised the president wasn't available to witness the game, um, but doesn't surprise me. There's a lot of politicians that share that view that the sport is it's not interesting, and that's fine. We love it, and that's good enough for me.
Yeah.
I looked at tickets to maybe go down to Miami in a couple weeks, and they're still just for a random game. They're still just ridiculous.
I have given up on the idea of watching a game live. Honestly,
I
all
looked
right,
at the
shut about
I looked at
Paraguay.
tickets. Say it again.
Go ahead, brother.
No, I looked at tickets for the England Costa Rica game the other day in the supporter section at the wall. And I saw like 90 something dollars. I was like, wow, this is crazy for a friendly.
Sounds about right. Well, our friend David G is actually at this game.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's what happens when you are a single guy with no kids.
Well, he has family that was able to get tickets that lives out in LA.
Well, good for David. It's I was able to witness a friendly against Panama a couple of years back at Inter and Co. And
Yeah,
in
I
my
was
opinion,
there at that one.
I always wanted to watch the U.S. live, and I managed to do that. It was also a game with DK. DK was there playing, so I was able to see him as well.
The only one I've ever been to was the one last February
That was freezing
against
cold.
Costa Rica when it was extremely cold.
Yeah, that night was freezing.
You love to
Yeah.
see that Amaron being the soft
Yeah.
player he is.
Oh my goodness. I will
I know.
feel confident.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I will feel confident we got another goal. Quite honestly,
Oh
the way
yeah.
we are right now, we're very vulnerable, and
Oh,
Paraguay.
oh, come on.
You may be ahead of us.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, yeah, you're
Do
probably like 10 seconds
Just
ahead.
find out what time are you at right now?
Uh, 1604.
Okay, you're about 4 seconds ahead of us. So if you have the availability to pause it.
Mama, Mama. What? What? Oh, you hurt yourself?
I'll try to compose myself.
If you have no way to pause it, it's not a big deal. But
I know I jumped on late. I just got on here, but I'm sure you guys talked about. I mean, how amazing is it to see Freeman there, man?
yeah, we've been touching on it here and there. David touched on it before the match began, and then I touched on it as well. I mean, it's like I said before. You never thought seeing him play for OCB that he'd be where he is now, starting in a World Cup.
Yeah, this is crazy. Awesome.
That ball should have been on frame, bro, but unfortunately did not. But to talk about once again about Freeman, and by the way, we're on Orlando City podcast, so we're gonna be very biased. So you excuse us for that, but it's a testimony to the quality and the recruitment that we had in this club. And I love to remind people that Inter Miami had the opportunity to sign Freeman, and they told him he was not good enough. Imagine that. Imagine that. Telling a man that is playing, that is a starter in a World Cup, that he was not good enough. Find that manager and that recruiter that told that to this young man and fire him. Simple as that. Oh wow, there's a replay of the header that should have been a goal. That had to hurt. 18th minute, and it appears that Paraguay is just looking for the smash and grab, and that's what makes the South American teams dangerous. I'm calling it now. Caceres is gonna get a second yellow.
The way
That
he
guy.
looked
Telling you
there, it
right
looked
now.
like he doesn't look too happy right now.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now. He looks like a hothead. He looks like a hothead.
You guys probably touched on it, but also I thought it was cool. Today, like ex and present Lions, how many we have in today's games, like combined with DeBrian Ojeda and Alex Freeman and Laren and Larea. It's pretty cool.
Again, testimony to our club. I was we were talking about this, Misael, about the all the praise and kudos that we got from British fans about the drainage at the stadium, which that was world news, by the way.
Yeah.
That speaks volumes about the quality that we have as a club, but unfortunately, we haven't been able to translate that into silverware. Um, and I didn't have the opportunity to talk about the situation with Martin Perlman, but it's a little bit of a head scratcher. I'll save the conversation for the halftime because I have my opinion on that. But yeah, I mean, like we have a great stadium, great players, and somehow we can't find the right combination. But the fact that so many former and present day Lions are in the World Cup already tells you the quality that we have in our recruitment.
Another heavy touch.
Yes, just laying bricks, man.
So
Yeah.
for those that are maybe just tuning in, just to let you guys know, we are in the 21st minute, just about to hit 20 minutes and 40 seconds. Just hit it. So if you're following along, maybe you're a little bit behind, a little bit ahead. We don't want to ruin anything for you, but we're just reacting live to everything. Yeah, I mean the pitch was. We know what the pitch can do because that was just an average, average day in town in Central Florida. The best part was seeing all the accounts freaking out about all the rain. I mean, like, I don't know how this match is going to go on, and then within what 15 minutes of the rain stopping, the pitch was fine. And the best part was is the FA, England FA, wanted to water the field beforehand too. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. That they ran the sprinklers right before the match.
Yeah, I asked people in the club what the reason for that, and it's because our drainage is so good that the topsoil was dry, so there was a need to water the pitch so the grass will be safe. Believe it or not, I know that a lot of people were making fun of that, but that's how good we have it, man. Um, my English team cancels at least 3 games a season for waterlog or frozen pitches, and
Oh wow.
it's a frustration. It's frustrating, especially for people when we're playing teams from far away. Those fans get there and they do the inspection an hour before the game, and they have to cancel. Nobody's gonna reimburse you for the travel and whatever expenses you incurred. So we show them that.
Oh,
Yeah. Oof. Okay. So we show them that the quality that we have. By the way, on the stats, 68% possession to the U.S., the lion's share, 32 to Paraguay, 4 shots for the U.S., 2 shots for Paraguay, shots on goal, 2 for the U.S., 1 for Paraguay, and passes 126 for the U.S., 26 for Paraguay. Corners 1 for the U.S., none for Paraguay. Offsides 1 for the U.S., none for Paraguay. 7 crosses, 3 for Paraguay. 1 tackle for the U.S. and 3 tackles for Paraguay, and 10 clearances for both teams. So that's it so far as far as the match goes. And it seems like the U.S. wants that reassurance goal, and I think maybe coming here now because we see how they are doing the old Orlando City under Inchy thing of attacking the wings and then crossing to the box. If you ask me, I don't know if maybe I was conditioned to that type of play style, but it's the one that I like.
look how high up they have Freeman playing. That's another corner. I think. Yeah, it should be
Hydration break now.
hydration break. This is going to be crucial throughout the tournament too. I feel this is going to show the quality of or lack of quality in every man, every in the managers. The hydration breaks is it's essentially breaking the
A
game up into
timeout.
4 quarters. Yeah.
Yeah, you get a timeout. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe Telemundo is not going to commercials. We're watching the Fox one, so kudos to Telemundo for doing football the right way, man. Come on. But we got commercials. Now I will utilize the time to say the situation with Martin Perelman. In my opinion, listen, if somebody wants Martin Perelman to succeed, is me. Martin and I share ethnicity, religion, a lot of things. I think he's a great dude. He's always been nice to me when I have interacted with him. He's more of an introvert, very quiet person. He loves football, and he has a family that loves the sport. And he's a man that has played the sport, has played and managed in Israel and in Argentina, obviously here in the U.S. Somebody with a pedigree that obviously I am not worthy of criticizing, but like many people before me, many podcasters have said, the numbers just doesn't back the idea of having a player like Griezmann come here and play for a manager that is unproven. Under him, while we have scored more goals, we have bled more goals, and it should be interesting. I can tell you this, and I have said it before. There's a lot of people that work for the club that whose livelihood depends on this club winning. We're some guys that pay for our ticket, go watch the games, and if we win, great. And if we don't, we moan about it on Monday night at 9 p.m. But heads are going to roll, if this doesn't pan out, and I'm wishing everybody the best, man. I really, really, really do. I just personally, I just don't see it. But I have to add that Stevenage did the same thing, and it panned out for them. So maybe that some of that magic dust can make made its way from England to the U.S. and fall in Orlando. But yeah, that's all I have to say about that.
I thought that was a corner. I thought it looked like it took a deflection when Pulisic tried to cross it there, but
It did
that's
look like, yeah, it did look like it took a deflection. I don't know what's happening here.
Oh, there's Mr. Microsoft. I don't know who the other guy is though.
no.
Bill Gates. I guarantee you they he basically paid for that ticket with his pocket change.
Oh yeah, he's like, here you go, or he was gifted it. Usually those guys are
I was
gifted
gonna
those.
say, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised when you get rich, they give you everything.
He was offside. They need to bring that
Wow.
back for the foul.
Boom.
Oh,
Is it offside? No.
I'm a little bit
No.
ahead. They're saying the flag is staying down. They said.
May
Oh no,
go
it's not.
to VA. Do
No,
we have
no, it's
VAR
not.
by the way?
It's
Yeah,
off.
there it
They're
is.
using, yeah,
then
they're
you need
using
to
the
call that back. For,
technology.
you need to call that foul back. Then you need to call the foul right here back. If they
There
don't
we
do that,
go.
that's terrible officiating. You need to call
Well,
that back.
well, they have that new technology, right, that they're using for the offsides.
Yeah,
So it takes
but
like
you
a
need to
little bit.
bring that back for the foul that the ref called play on for because the flag stayed down. If they don't do
Yeah,
that, that is terrible
he
officiating.
granted advantage. He did. Oh
He's
wow.
not bringing that back. Oh my goodness,
There we go. There we go.
that is horrendous officiating. The foul happened first. The offside only happened because the foul happened.
Whoa!
Where's the red? Where's the where?
He said play on right
He's
there.
losing control.
Yeah,
Paraguay's
what's
gonna
going
get
on here?
involved in now.
This referee is
I
in
don't know.
over his head right now.
It's okay. We're looking good, man. Another goal's coming. We're looking good. Dang.
Should be our ball, but what do I know? Come on, Freeman. Basically, yeah. There you go, ref. You finally actually do something right. It's a throw in by the U.S. and meanwhile Freeman gets his leg kicked out of him. It's insane. Oh wow, he just like stood on his ankle. That had to hurt.
Could have been worse.
Yeah, for sure. I like how our midfield is not giving them any peace. Paraguay gets the ball immediately. There's a U.S. player on top of
No.
him. Orlando City take notes.
Freeman's having a very solid game so far. Knock on wood.
For sure.
Who?
Freeman.
Oh yeah.
Very nice.
Once again.
I
Oh
knew it.
man, we keep
I told
attacking
you
the
it was
wing.
coming.
Boom.
Told you it was
There we
coming.
go. That's a goal.
I don't know how you're
Boom
doing
right
it,
there.
man. I don't know how you're doing it. Being
I'm
courtside.
trying, dude. I don't want to spoil it for you guys.
Go.
Right there, as soon as we scored right there, in my head, all I kept thinking was like, come on, guys, like see it, hurry up, so I can get excited.
Look at Almiro. He wants to cry.
Yeah, he did look like he wanted to cry.
Yeah. They're gonna get smashed. You know why they're gonna get smashed? I'm gonna tell you why they're gonna get smashed. First of all, they are allowing the US to do whatever they want in the midfield.
Wow.
And second of all, is it look, it's the classic. This is if this was Orlando City, vintage Orlando City, you would have had Rafa, not Rafa Santos, but what was his name? Rafa Ramos on the sideline, just kicking the ball to the cauldron, and then Kyle Aaron finishing. I mean, this is just
Well, just the fact that he first touch shot, we don't get that all the time.
no for
They
sure.
they, they want to they want to walk it in. They want to
Look,
Uh,
look at that. The U.S. takes possession immediately. Immediately. Our goalkeeper is missing a good book, a chair, and one of
wow.
those drinks with a pink umbrella.
What a move! What a move! Send it
Oh, look at
in.
that tiki taka. There
we're
we
playing with
go.
absolute just flowing confidence.
Nice. Throw in for the U.S.
Yeah, that Balogun recruiting process. I don't know if you guys remember that a couple years ago was funny when the national team was training in Orlando, and somebody saw him in front of the that dog bar, the bar that is like dog themed or something. Do you guys
I
remember
I,
that
I
at
I
all
think I,
on
I think I
social
remember
media?
that.
Now,
I think I remember
was
that.
he the guy that?
Oh, you just got muted, David.
Sorry. Was he the guy that like his parents were visiting? They were from Nigeria in the U.S. and he was born, and then like 2 days after he was born, his parents moved to England. Is that the story that we got with this guy?
Let me see here. I don't remember it.
Yeah, I believe so. The guy is
He was born. Yeah, his Nigerian parents were here in New York, and then they moved to England.
right. They were visiting like family members or friends. He's born in the U.S. and like they were just about to like jump on the airplane and head out to the U.K. anyways. That's what they had planned. Which beyond me, why a woman that is late in her trimester, third trimester is flying, but I'm not judging. But and and by the way, just to let you know, I have a friend that works immigration. He told me that if you have a foreign national that shows up in late stages of pregnancy, they may deny you on that. Uh,
I know, not to get political. I know they recently changed something with that. I don't know exactly what though.
yeah.
Nice
So
pass.
but thank God that wasn't the case at the time. Otherwise, we would have not been denied of a player like this.
Sorry.
Oh, I thought we scored because you're
No,
like
no,
boom.
no, no. I was just yelling shoot.
Oh, I got you, brother. I was like,
Yeah,
if
I
I
didn't want to
I
like
got
don't tell
quiet. I'm
everyone.
like,
Oh my
Where's the
god.
goal coming from?
Oh, come on,
No, no.
Destino. Come
Oh
on,
man!
Destino.
Yeah, that was great.
All right, advantage granted. Advantage
Yep.
granted. He wasn't going to at first. I thought he was just gonna give the set piece.
Ooh, Captain America burned him.
Oh,
Ufa,
oh,
ufa.
Oh,
That man has a family, bro. How you gonna humiliate him like that? Imagine his whole town at his parents' house watching the game, and then you get embarrassed like that.
good job, Freeman.
Yeah, Freeman's balling.
Man, look at Freeman is destined for bigger stages. I'm sorry to say that.
Whoa.
Wow, took his legs
That
off.
was
Yeah,
clean.
that's it. Whoa.
That was oh man, it looked like old ball, but still, that was dangerous.
Mhm.
No, it was clean. It just, the aftermath.
Yeah, I don't like
It
I don't
was
like
clean
those,
though.
man. You can get hurt pretty bad. Looks like Paraguay is already giving it up. I personally, I want players. I want my team to fight. Especially OCB has proven that being down 2-0 means nothing. You can come back from that.
It's called the most dangerous league in the sport for a reason.
Yeah, 2-0 for sure. In fact,
The thing I like is we're still threatening, though.
yeah, no, you gotta put on a show, man. You gotta put on a show. People pay top dollar. You're at home. You're hosting. You gotta win it.
Oh,
Boom,
Before corner, though.
corner. But I like the effort. If you don't shoot, you don't know what's gonna happen. You gotta try, man. You gotta,
Well, and
if
see,
you
this is what we talk about all the time on the show about when we get a two. I mean, imagine if this is Orlando City right now. This, taking all these shots, it'd be and having all this possession, it'd be Paraguay.
for sure.
But this is what a team with a good manager, and do we have Paraguay outmatched pretty much at every position? Yes. But still, like, we're not that poorly outmatched. Be there.
Oofa. There we go. I like that. Let's take risk, man.
holy smokes. That was like an inch. Look at
Yeah.
that. Oh.
It's
Wow.
the hair, bro. I guarantee you, if he had a bald head, boom, it would have gone in.
Yeah.
He goes back and forth between the fro look and dreadlocks or cornrows.
Well,
Oh,
I would have
man.
loved. I can't get mad because I'm
Mhm.
balding, and I would, all I say to young people is enjoy, because if baldness is in your future, you better enjoy it right now. I wish
Well,
I
something like that happened to my sister in youth soccer. She was like 12 years old, and it actually shifted her skull.
really.
Yeah,
Jeez.
she started all of a sudden just randomly getting really bad headaches. Maybe migraine headaches, and we had to take her to a chiropractor, do a chiropractor treatment with her to get her skull oriented right under her skin.
Wow. Okay. That sounds very scary, bro.
Yeah, that is very
She was,
scary.
like I said, she was only like 12 years old.
Damn.
You guys running away, not enough coming to.
Ah, come on.
Paraguay looks like they're painting themselves into a corner. Still going for the smash and grab, and at this point of the game, that's not gonna happen. My opinion, they should shore up their defense to stop the leak, and then basically try to replicate what the US is doing right now. They absolutely have no answer for what the US is proposing on the pitch. And again, you can make all the jokes you want. These people don't call the sport correctly, and the US, they don't care about the sport or whatever. But if that's the case, why are you losing 2-0? If you got to figure it out, why are you losing? But
You got to
I
start
guess
showing cards if they're going to continually foul the same person, ref. I mean, that's
no,
the
for
fourth or
sure.
fifth one that they've gotten Balogun on tonight.
And also you got to protect that player, because he the each club that I know the FIFA like has this huge insurance to prevent to allow play teams to release a player.
Oh,
That's again beautiful. I love that. Going to going to the line and then crossing. I love that type of football.
If Dest has another good, if he has a good World Cup campaign, he'll probably get picked up by another major club. Because I don't know if you guys remember, he was a big signing
He was in
from
Barcelona. Is he still there?
Ajax. He went to Barcelona and was a big signing with them.
Is he
And
still
then
there though?
No, he's with. He went back to the Netherlands. He's in the same club Pepe's at,
Okay.
but I
Yeah, because
believe.
I remember him being there when Messi was saying goodbye to the club, and people were crapping on him because he didn't show up properly dressed.
Yeah, he showed up in a Bulls jersey.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Nice, nice. I'm sorry. I don't think that was a foul. I'm sorry. That was not a foul. Now it is. I see it. I see it now. See, I was easily fooled by the shenanigans of Captain America.
And Dest is still relatively young too. He's what is he, 25, 24?
Man, I got shoes older than that, bro. All these guys are old
He's
enough to be my
25.
son.
25.
But he's still relatively young. Still has plenty of gas in the tank. Tread on the wheel, however you want to put it.
Listen, the U.S. has a 75% possession. That's insane.
I think this is a lot closer than a lot of people thought it would, or a lot. This is good job,
My
Freeman.
goodness. Listen, that's my boy right there. Once again, the midfield
Wow.
showing up
That's
big.
that's his
Come on, Des.
balling.
Don't wait for nobody. Just go.
Oh,
Just go, baby. All the way. Oh,
who's between the sticks, man? There's
boom.
no way.
Oh, my goodness.
You know the team is scrambling when Almiron has to go that far back. Rip it.
Get on
Rip
side,
it.
dude.
Getting cute with the ball. Come on now.
Yeah, I think he was
Come
waiting
on,
for
Freeman.
McKinney to get back on side. He was just standing over there.
Freeman knows he should have gone for it. Come on, Freeman. Live up to your name. Be free, baby.
How do I wonder how do his parents feel, man? This has got to be crazy. That's got to be
Oh,
nuts.
listen, let me tell you something. If my son was playing in a World Cup, I will be showing up to the watch party wearing a Speedo, flip flops, aviator glasses, a whiskey in one hand, a cigar in the other, oiled up with a gold
Is
chain.
his dad is his dad a Super Bowl champ or no?
Yeah,
Dad
he
is a
is.
Super Bowl champ. His
Yeah,
dad is a borderline Hall of Famer.
Yes, with the Green Bay Packers.
yeah.
So
I
Foul?
remember him. I couldn't remember about Super Bowl or not.
his dad was like late '90s, early 2000s,
Yeah,
and
he
I
was
gotta
there.
be honest
Oh
with
Oh,
yeah,
you.
come on.
I
That's
remember.
so
Yeah,
soft, ref. That's terrible. Call the two
I
fouls
remember
down
him.
on the edge of the box. I have no idea who that is. But
Matt
sure.
Damon.
No, it's not. He had a
No, that was
Yankees hat
not
on. Matt Damon would
Leonardo
have beat Ted
DiCaprio.
with the Yankees hat on.
That was Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, I think it was Leonardo DiCaprio with the hat on.
Yeah, Leo. Good. Listen, I heard from a lot of people he's a cool dude and he loves football. So that right there, him and I will have a lot to talk about.
He's a tree hugger though, isn't he?
Not so much. He likes chicks that are like half his age.
I know.
Uh,
Yeah,
you know what
he
I'm
does be having
saying?
some young girls.
Uh, that's where I draw the line.
Let's change that. 20 years younger, even 20 years younger. Yeah. He likes younger girls for sure.
Yeah, I mean, like he doesn't like. I mean, 25 is a grown woman in my book, but the guy's like 51.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Yeah, that's a little girl compared to him.
Maybe I should shut up, otherwise the feminists will attack our show again.
I mean, what you're
Uh,
saying is factual.
yeah, well, yeah. Listen, those women are there because they want to. All right. When you got big, deep pockets like that, you do what you want.
Let's get one more before half, boys.
Boom.
Oh,
Too high. That goalkeeper is about to film a "Wanna Get Away" commercial for Southwest.
Yeah, he's been under fire, man.
Woof. Let me tell you something.
He's got a couple good saves though.
I mean, you have to when you're getting pepper like that. Look at that. I mean, the U.S. is not giving these people a chance. Almiron is like, whoa, somebody
Pops
rescue
just
me.
slap Almiron in the neck.
Listen, Almiron hasn't been the same man since he came back from England.
Yeah, he hasn't.
Whatever he was before
I
that
thought he was
transfer
gonna come
from
back
Atlanta.
better. I thought with that experience he would come back better.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
he wasn't
was
that great.
terrible in England.
He wasn't that great at who is this guy?
Newcastle?
Girl, that's Katy Perry, dude.
Hey,
Katy
that was
Perry
the former Prime Minister of Canada, wasn't it?
is Katy Perry dating the Prime Minister of Canada?
The former, because he's no longer the Prime Minister.
Oh,
He got divorced, by the way. A lot of people are saying that he got divorced because of her.
Love
I don't
that
know.
priest. Nice little elbow to the chest because the guy bumped him.
Talking about Canada, I think my niece is moving to Vancouver. She's dating a guy from there, so it looks like it's getting serious. He's a Whitecaps fan. I don't like him already.
I mean, they're not going to have a team soon if the league gets their way.
I hope not. I mean, I hope that this stays there. I've been
Vegas
a
cap.
huge defender of the fact that if we allow that to happen, we could be next. You know, you don't need that type of behavior. There we go. Boom,
Yeah,
boom,
for
boom,
sure.
boom.
I reached out to their podcast to try to to see if we can link up and talk to them, and they never answered.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we
I don't know.
tried.
Same exact thing, and they never
Yeah.
answered. I wanted to have them
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Maybe they have so many requests. You know.
No, because I started
Yeah.
following them. They haven't posted anything about guest appearances or anything. He's just so strong, man. Freeman. That guy was
I
trying
wish
to
we
pull.
I wish we would have had him for another year, man. Honestly. Oh, nice, beautiful. Back heel.
Ah. Wow, Freeman. Wow.
Nice.
I think he's found the other level I was talking about last year that he needed to find.
I'm gonna say I'm just so proud that we had that kid that forever attached to our academy. And you know what? Not for nothing. If you're an Orlando City fan, we continue to encourage you. Right?
Oh my lord! Wow!
Oh my goodness! Oh,
Sorry, I
my
couldn't hold
goodness.
that one. I couldn't hold that one.
Oh my goodness! That's his what? His second, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we got a brace. I'm putting a tenner that he's gonna get a hat trick.
Oh yeah, definitely,
He's
definitely.
3-0. The Paraguay is gonna start leaking goals. It's a matter of seconds.
And before the game, they praised them for being very good on defense to hold.
Look at
Hold
We've
teams.
Paraguay fans.
We've scored in qualification. They give up 5 goals. We're 2 goals
Wow.
short of their total.
My goodness.
All right, we got
Nice.
a question from a viewer, Etrom1C. Where do they want to move Whitecaps to? I believe it was Las Vegas.
Vegas. Yeah,
Correct.
Vegas.
That they're looking to move them to, because basically the ownership's reluctant to upgrade the grounds and everything. What a shot, man! What a shot!
Like Miguel Gallardo says, he put it over there where the spiders live.
And we just had somebody join us that's never been on a show before, but has had a standing invite since we began the show. David,
Who is that?
my father.
Oh, what's happening?
Oh, nice. Oh, you're muted.
You're
Your
muted.
speaker's not connected. You need to give it authorization. We'll take you off, and then once it connects, let us know. We had this issue before. He tried to join extra time, and for some reason his speaker wasn't working.
All right,
on
let's
his
try
phone. I
again.
don't know what's going on.
Well, while John figures out the technical aspect here, the invitation is for everybody. You know, the show
Yep.
is for you. So if you want to join us in our old version of the show, we used to allow people to come on, but as the show staff grew, then that became an impossibility. But extra time is open for anybody that wants to join. So all you gotta do is reach out to the show on social media, and we'll have you. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to be an expert, and you don't have to be for the whole time. Just you want to come and share your opinions. That's great. By the way, I haven't been on the last two shows that have been put out, and the cool thing about that is I got to enjoy the conversation. We had our good friend David G. Always a pleasure to have him on board. And we also had a listener. His name escapes me right now. John, who you had before that? It was one of our
Adam,
listeners.
Adam the dog
Adam.
trainer.
Adam,
Oh
thank you.
yeah, Amazon
Sorry, Adam.
Prime,
What, Mama? Mickey Mouse. Yes.
yeah. David, every time I saw the pictures and videos you posted of your vacation, you literally took the same trip as me.
Yeah, yeah. I
I
saw
guess
that. I
everybody
saw
that
you
goes to that
commented
area
on
does
it,
the same thing.
and I meant that you stayed over there in Gatlinburg. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was in that Margaritaville right across from Anarchista. Like when I look out the window of my room, I can see people going in and out of Anarchista and stuff.
Yeah, that was fun. Anarchista, personally, the way you go up.
I think you're muted. I don't hear you.
What I didn't like about Anarchista is like once you get there, you gotta like pay extra for the rides. So I'm like, wait a minute, I'm already paying like 40 something dollars
Yeah, yeah,
to get up here on the top of the mountain, and
yeah.
a- and the food was not cheap. But to be honest with you, the what I liked was going into the Smoky Mountain park.
Yeah.
We went to like the center where the state line is.
Hmm.
Where
Yeah.
The three
Tennessee and
state
Oklahoma.
lines. Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, we did that, and then we climbed to that tower.
Hmm.
You know which one I'm talking about? It's like a tower where you can see like
Yeah, I didn't
all
get to
the
go
states.
because when I went, it was closed. But I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, we did, bro. Let me tell you something. Halfway there, we regretted that decision. It was like super steep, and at that point, we were like, we gotta finish because we already gone way too far, and if we turn around, we always gonna feel like losers. And it was like a 40-minute climb, bro. I
Wow.
left there with legs burning up. But it was fun. We actually went to Cherokee, North Carolina too. So we did
Oh,
that.
okay,
That
cool.
was pretty cool. We didn't see any bears. We saw an elk on the side of the road,
Oh,
and that's
really?
about it. And
Elk are more rare up there than bear are.
Yeah, you see bears here. Forget that. An elk. That's awesome.
yeah, so it was fun. Tennessee was lovely. They got Publix, so that was pretty cool too. And we did a lot of the one thing that we wanted to do we didn't get to do was snow tubing. And there's in what you call it in Pigeon Forge because that's where we stayed. They had this place where you could play with snow and snow tube, and we didn't get to do that. But
Did you do a
we had
mountain coaster?
we had a lot of fun.
Did you do any of the mountain coasters?
No, I didn't because we had Ivy. My wife can't do roller coasters because of medical issues that she has. So
Yeah.
my boys did. So they had a good time. Did a lot of shopping about bought a couple of things. We went to like the world's biggest knife store because I needed a knife for work, and I was like, okay, well, let's go buy one.
Dude, that's nuts because I bought a knife when I went there. That's
Oh,
crazy.
no,
This
okay,
is
you went
crazy.
there.
Yeah, this
Okay,
is
so you
crazy.
know,
We
yeah,
did the
yeah, I
same
bought a work
shit.
knife. Affordable price. I mean, it was. You know what? Looking back, I a lot of people told me that people go there for the shopping. People go there for the. I
Yeah.
don't blame them.
I've been there once. We went um, and the day my family went around town. Me and my dad went golfing, so I didn't get to see any of that, and found out about the knife store because I love pocket knives and stuff, and um, was minorly irritated. It's
I was
beautiful.
going. I would be joining more of the conversation, but decided that screaming is what the occasion needs. But no, Eastern Tennessee, very lovely. My wife and I would love to go back. Maybe make a away day visit to Nashville. I've been to Memphis. I actually have crossed the state from Memphis all the way to Bristol years ago. So I've been all over Tennessee. I mean, lovely place. I miss the mountains. 'Cause, growing up in Puerto Rico, mountains were just like right there, and now living in Florida, you don't get that. So that was pretty neat. Um, and great. The food was fantastic. I mean, like I said, it was, and we flew out of Sanford International. So that was pretty neat. It's an hour flight from Sanford to Knoxville. And well, oh, by the way, when we went to Knoxville, we stopped at a place called Holy Land. The owners is a Puerto Rican Lebanese couple, and the food was incredible. Some of the best shawarma I've had in a very long time. So that was pretty neat. And of course, people are tuning in to find out those details, those sizzling details.
Oh yeah. What do you think of the first half? I mean, I can't think we could have played too much
Exceeded
better.
expectations, bro.
Yeah,
Come on, 3-0. Come on, and nobody,
I think it's
nobody.
kind of what we hoped for.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I didn't think they were going to do that, but I mean, yeah, hell of a start. Pretty much everybody's looking good. Um, we'll see the second half how Poch handles the subs and who he brings in at what time, and we'll see how Paraguay comes out.
Hmm.
Um,
I think you see Pulisic and Balogun come off first, because you know how the CONMEBOL teams like to play. Very similar to a lot of the CONCACAF nations. Um, I see him bringing off possibly McKinney and Adams as well. Um,
I
I
was
think
gonna say I would like to see McKinney come off because he tends to be a little injury prone.
mhm. Well, same with Pulisic too.
Yeah, so with a lead like this, there's no need.
And then I think they probably take Tillman off for Aronson as well.
Mm.
And let's be honest, based on the issues the U.S. had in the friendlies coming up to the World Cup, a lot of people were expecting a disaster of a starting game of a opener. And again, like we always say on our show, football is played on grass, not on paper, and we're proving that tonight. And Paraguay is a decent team. So this is a nightmare start for them. I don't think they expected to concede 3 goals like that. The first one, unfortunate, but the other two goals, no excuse. The United States just opened them like a can of beans, and not for nothing. What's gonna happen the second half? If you're Paraguay, you just gotta stop the bleeding. And I said that, and there's a commercial for cups, and there's a guy bleeding all over the floor. You gotta stop the bleeding, and try to, if you score within the first 10 minutes, then you're back in it. You really are. And as far as the U.S. at this point, the damage is done. You can go on cruise control. Just park the bus. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wouldn't try to do more too much because we still got two more games to play. In my opinion, Paraguay is just stick a fork in them. Three goals is a huge deficit. If you don't concede in the first 15 minutes, you're pretty much assured that you're not gonna have to do much else to win this game. Um, 45 minutes in Paraguay actually offers zero answers to the United States. So there is that, my friends.
Paraguay, their previous 5 matches has 2 losses. Us, the USA, and Morocco. They beat Nicaragua 4-0, beat Greece 1-0, and beat Mexico 2-1.
Wow, they beat Mexico, huh? Nicaragua doesn't surprise me. Obviously, it's a team that has not qualified for the World Cup, and also a team that on Concacaf Nations, I believe they're in group in League C. So you know, and unfortunately, Nicaragua, out of Central American nations, is probably one of the worst. Some may argue that Belize probably is worse than Nicaragua. I will argue that that's not the case. Um, but yeah, I'm not surprised about that result. Personally, I have a lot of issues with teams playing lesser teams, uh, because if you're playing a team that is below your quality and you beat them, it's like a professional NBA player, going 1-on-one with a 5-year old. I mean, what are you proving? That nothing. And so playing Nicaragua did nothing for them as far as preparation for the World Cup. If the next two games go like tonight, Paraguay is gonna be going home, going gun fishing. So they, the pros
But
of that is they still have the rest of the summer.
Paraguay is also the lowest ranked team in our group
Oh
because
wow, really?
we did not get a easy group as far as rankings go
Excuse me.
compared to some other teams. I mean, Turkey is ranked 23rd currently, and Australia is ranked 27th, and then Paraguay, being the lowest ranked team, is 42nd. So, not an easy group whatsoever.
Well, I can tell you that I haven't looked at social media, but after tonight's performance, which by the way, the Euro snobs are gonna say, well, of course we did better because we didn't have any MLS.
Looks like David's having some internet trouble. I'm just going through X right now, seeing reactions on everything. Yeah, it looks like we lost David for the time being.
It really
Yeah, he
didn't.
sounded like a robot there. Oh, there he is.
So that achieved nothing. I remember Italy '90. I don't know if any of you guys were old enough to remember that one, but Italy '90 was the last time that we had primarily a group of people that have been developed outside of the U.S. completely, and the results were, if anything, just as bad as the past few years. But you got I have argued, if without MLS, is Freeman, Alex Freeman has a spot.
Well,
Robinson,
without MLS, to add on to that, David, does Tyler Adams have a spot? Does Weston McKinney have a spot?
Matt
Does
Freeze.
Matt Freeze, the Aronson brothers have a spot? And the MLS right now is very close. I'm not going to say they're better, because the top end of the championship is better than every MLS team, the top 3 or 4 teams. But the MLS is right there, is very close to being right there with the championship. And we only have a handful of players in the championship. So that means you drop all the way down to, Berhalter, for instance, who just came in. Do those guys get the opportunity they've had with the MLS? The second half just kicked off.
Who went out? Who went out for the U.S.?
We'll see in a moment. I probably can look it up on there. Nope, that's the goal scorers. Pulisic came out for Berhalter. So, like I said,
Smart choice, because you don't need to burn that man out,
No,
especially in a game that has been decided.
exactly. My dad's back in with sound this time. What'd you say, Dad? You weren't in.
My thought is you take out your best players, because Paraguay, especially with the way the last game ended, they're just going to try to hurt people.
Mm-hmm. What a game Freeman's had, though. What an absolute game Freeman's had.
Well, I'm gonna be biased, as I always am with Orlando City players, but you know, Freeman. Yeah, I don't see Freeman staying with his team after this World Cup. I think offers are gonna come raining,
Yeah, I
and I want to
agree with
remind
that.
everybody that Orlando City still has a sale clause if Villarreal gets rid of him.
Yep, we get a percentage of the next sale. So
Yes,
that's
sir.
huge.
I love how Ricardo is always putting those sale clause.
Well, I mean, like I said with Dest, if the U.S. has a decent World Cup and Freeman starts, you're just going to see his value rise. So I mean, oh, you got to go. Boy, I love it from Balogun. Why not at this point?
And Freeman is a introduction letter to other players. Which, by the way, in the break, we have gone buck wild signing players, quality players into the academy, and
Yes.
OCV right now is bursting at the seams with talent. So Freeman is a letter of presentation to say, hey, this could be you next. So
Yep. I mean, we just signed another right back. Since we let our draft pick go, I can't recall his name. Oh, you got to do better than that.
not today, Miggy. That's a foul. The guy he's holding Balogun. Yeah.
just clear the ball.
It's got to be a yellow card.
Yeah, it should
How
have
are you
been.
not going to give a caution on that?
All right. That Gomez is gonna get a yellow next time. Look at that. Look at that.
How is it? Yeah, I'm way behind you
Oh my
guys.
God.
So
Why?
Oh no! Good defense, Reem. Good job. He's one guy. If he has to run a long way, I worry about with Reem. But if he can be in position and doesn't have to catch up to somebody, I have pretty good confidence that he'll do a decent job. And what a story he is. I mean, you got to think everybody was talking last World Cup how he probably wasn't going to be on this team, and here he is again. I believe he's wearing the armband today too.
Oh, looks like Paraguay came out different.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on, bro. Stop it.
Get up,
What?
Jim.
Classic Miggy. No way.
That's terrible.
No way. He didn't even
That
touch
is
him.
exactly. So you caution our center back, who now
There's
has
no
to
way.
play more or less aggressively. That is a
Wow.
play that should be able to go to VAR. That is not a foul.
That's not a foul. And he used to do that with Atlanta on his first his foray into MLS, and it's so frustrating, man. So frustrating to see them flopping and getting away with it.
Well, that's because
That's
back in the
terrible.
day, Messi wasn't there, so they weren't. They were the darlings of the league.
That was terrible.
Oh, what's going on, ref?
What could they be reviewing here?
Mistaken identity.
I was going to say they should be, in my opinion, they would be reviewing. Now I might be behind you. That was a flop, and that would
Yeah.
be a red card.
They call him.
Good.
Well, no, flop's not a red card.
Yellow for simulation.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think that's what he's going to do.
I muted it, so I don't hear what they're saying. Is he going to the
It's gonna be yellow for simulation, baby.
Yeah, he didn't touch him at all.
I guess it is a yellow.
Oh, he's made up his mind already. Here we go.
He goes. He goes
ahead
3
of us.
steps
You're
and then
probably
he falls.
10 seconds ahead of my dad.
Yeah, you're ahead of me.
He took away the yellow and gave it to Miggy.
Yep, that's what I mean, that was obvious as soon as I saw the replay. In my mind, there was no contact.
Justice served.
Mm.
Justice served. Look at him arguing. What's he pointing at his leg for?
Justice, baby. There you go.
Scumbag.
What a scumbag.
Well,
There
he
you
tried
go.
to be.
Lizard boy.
Oh my gosh. Still up to his Atlanta antics.
Can we play Paraguay every match so we can just continually hate on Atlanta?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Listen, I have a bone to pick because we lost a lot of games to Atlanta based on the crap that we just witnessed.
They showed him getting off the bus, and I don't know any other names. I told John I didn't like that guy for that very reason. I hate when people flop.
What a
That was
surprise
bad.
to see if we see Brian Ojeda come on shortly. Good job, Alex.
I mean, can you blame them? They're down 3-0. Gotta try something.
Yeah, Freeman's got the highest.
Oh, why? Such
You
a
might be
bad
way
pass.
ahead, brother.
He's
Oh,
ahead.
all right. I got to calm down again. My bad.
He's still
He's way
ahead.
ahead of you guys, and you guys are way ahead of me.
Freeman's got according to FootMob, Freeman has the highest rating on defense.
We're on the. I am at least on the 53rd minute, 53rd, 56, 54th minute now.
That's 55th. But yeah, I'm 7-8 seconds ahead of you, David, and Misael's 4
I'm at
seconds ahead of me.
54-24.
Yeah, you're 3-4 seconds ahead of me.
Yeah, Miss Al is on the DeLorean because
My favorite movie, by the way.
That looked iffy.
So I think you're seeing what Pulisic brings to the team here. What's missing when he's not there?
That's a foul. He caught his leg twice. That's a foul.
that's
Yeah,
a
you're
PK.
correct. Yeah,
That's
you're
a
correct.
PK,
Ray. I
baby.
mean, yeah, Pulisic with the
Just those touches that free people up.
yeah. We are missing that right now. You can clearly see it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, he doesn't have to score one goal. He just makes everybody else so much better.
You saw it in the first half too. Every time he touched the ball, Paraguay had 2 defenders on him too.
Yeah, the announcers on TV even
Weston.
recognized that.
Yeah, but it was still the right move though. I mean, we're up 3-0. There's
Oh,
no
without a
need to
doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the crap from Paraguay, there was zero reason for that.
Yep.
Zero
He called
reason.
it. He says they're gonna start fouling us. He called it.
Yellow should be a yellow. Pull the card. I
You
mean,
gotta
foul,
start pulling cards, ref.
tackle from the back is
They're
always a
going to
yellow.
murder us.
Yeah,
You gotta start pulling cards.
And I think I said it. That posted it in the first half. I can't believe they're not calling it. That is 100% a yellow card.
Blatant yellow.
Yeah.
That's a cheese slice.
I can't believe they're not calling it closer.
Wow.
Because of the way the game ended.
It was a kick straight to the leg. He wasn't even playing the ball.
How about that ref during the Mexico game? That guy got trigger happy.
I mean, they were all justified, in my opinion, though.
Yeah. Shoot.
I mean, that's one of the more dangerous fouls too. Getting somebody on the back of the heel.
Whoa. Check out Alex Freeman. Holy smokes! Who's that? Paris Hilton?
Must be.
Oh, who's the scumbag in the back with the Messi jersey? Why? The Miami jersey. Probably in Beckham's booth. But you saw Beckham with Tom Cruise?
Yeah. Beckham's been all
Paris
over.
Hilton?
Huh?
Yeah, I think it was Paris Hilton. Yeah.
My goodness, that woman needs to eat a sandwich. I'm sorry.
Skin and bones.
It's nothing but bones. I mean, she can't iron her own clothes while wearing it.
Yeah, Tyler Adams is having a good game too.
Yeah. This would be a good game for Roldan to get his minutes in.
Oh yeah, expect wholesale changes here at the 65th minute.
Corner.
Can't wait to see Dest's highlight reel on Instagram after this. Oh, we got a couple comments, boys. He's saying Telemundo feed said Pulisic might be hurt, but nothing is confirmed.
Yeah, it's probably when that one. Remember when the guy laid him out? It was clean. He got the ball, but the aftermath, he laid him out.
It wouldn't surprise me if it's something precautionary.
Uh-oh.
You're gonna give him a caution for that, but you're not gonna caution it at midfield.
That ref doesn't know what's going on.
I don't think so. Starting to get out of hand here. Too much mustard, man. Come on. Tillman has been attempting to score, and he keeps getting laid out.
Yep. No foul, but that one. I don't know though, man. That's close.
That was very close.
That should be almost be replayed, in my opinion. I've seen that be a red card.
That was late as hell, bro. I don't know, man.
Yeah, he was late. He was definitely late.
Ooh, I just saw it on the replay.
Yeah. Oh, look at Tim Ream.
Yeah, it's any place on the field that might have been a yellow card.
Rip it, Berhalter. He's got the foot to do it.
Paraguay going all attack. Their subs are basically just that.
That's a like for like. That's a like for
Yeah,
like.
all our attack our legs.
I guess. The guy that just came in had
Ooh, man. Oh, where's the help?
This game seems like it's creeping.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a sub here soon. Oh, there he is, TC.
There he is again, Dad. Your favorite.
Your dad's TC fan?
No, Beckham. He was complaining about him before the match being everywhere.
Oh.
Oh, I was afraid that's all I was going to see is Messi in
no.
commercials. But I've seen Beckham all over the place. Oh, they weren't showing Beckham. Beckham just happened to be in the picture.
What I don't like about Beckham, every time they show him, he's always wearing like a suit. Like, dude, come on,
With
just
the crest
be a
on it.
regular dude. Funny how he was such a great football player, but none of his kids inherited that talent. I don't know if you guys remember when his son, uh, Paris, I think that's his name, was playing for the academy at Miami, and they made a big deal because he got signed by like the reserves of some championship side in England. How did that work out?
Good job staying in front of him. Alex Freeman's down.
He got hit in the face.
There's gonna be a lot of that, man. They're frustrated. They're losing to the quote unquote villains of the tournament, and they got no answers.
Yeah, I was just thinking they hadn't been down. I didn't know that there was a third of the field down there this whole second half. That final third, Calgary's final third, they haven't been. Ball hasn't been there at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
For the first, 5-6 minutes? Clear it.
Dude, they keep laying Balogun out. What is this?
He needs to sub him out.
Hmm?
He needs to sub him out.
Yeah, we need a sub, period. It don't look like nobody's down there ready right now.
I wish one time when he motions play on, he comes back and gives a card. There was one in the first half that was dead center of the field that it looked terrible.
It was on the outside. The run wasn't there. Freeman uses left foot, boys. Record the date and time in history.
Was it I'm not there yet. Was it a positive difference?
Yeah, so he was under pressure. He had to. He was forced to.
Hydration break.
Yep. This is when I expected him to do the subs.
We still got 2/3 possession. Have double the passes, over double the passes they have. Almost, we got 87% passing, which is good, which is pretty good. We've missed 2 of our 4 big chances. We have 20 successful dribbles.
What does that mean?
I forget what it is. It's just a lot.
Okay.
Forget the exact qualifications are. I'll check real quick.
I'm sure a nutmeg counts as that, or
It's a certain amount of touches.
okay.
Basically, when you blow past somebody. What I thought it was, but I didn't know if it was a certain number of touches or not. Thank you to everybody that's been tuning in tonight. We really do appreciate it. We're on a hydration break right now. So we're just waiting for the match to get back. Hopefully Fox doesn't do what they did in the opening match yesterday and go over their allotted time.
If Paraguay doesn't get one goal back in the next 5 minutes, it's all over. It'll be a very, very tall ask.
I agree. The tall ask already.
Yeah, unless something
Yeah.
drastically changes, because they really haven't even really been threatening.
Wow. Here we go. We're getting some subs here finally.
Waya will I feel like Waya will definitely add a spark.
He looks like he's limping a bit.
At this point, give people a rest, take the big guns out. There's still a lot of tournament to be played.
I was wondering if all of a sudden he was going to start calling it a lot closer.
Well, they got that goal. Game on.
Oh,
Interesting that that goal comes in as our subs are now populating most of the field.
Come on, man. Hit a post.
Well, this may be the worst part of the game or the best, depending on who you ask, because the U.S. is not parking the bus; it's parking the aircraft carrier now, and Paraguay's emboldened now. And the U.S. continues to park the aircraft carrier there. So next 10 minutes may be the best or the worst of this game.
Yeah, I think Way, if the U.S. continues to sit on it, Way is one a guy who will not, if he gets the ball, he's going for the goal.
Mhm.
So it might open it up a little bit for him.
To the
Not a
devil.
shot.
What? See that's terrible. It's got to be both ways. You can't benefit a defense that much with not being able to review.
They called that a goal kick. I just now
Yeah,
noticed that. I thought it was obvious. The
yeah.
ball changed. Ball changed spin a little bit.
This referee should not see another World Cup match. He is way out of his element. And that's got to be a card. You have to, that's a promising attack. You have to show a card.
There you go, John.
Yeah, yeah. That's there's no. Yeah, that's an obvious. Yeah, it's from behind. It doesn't really matter if it's.
All right, they were just on my screen on my feed. They were just talking about Christian Pulisic.
Come on.
Get our first touch at.
He needs to be the next sub off. He's dead.
Yeah. Tillman's done. Reyna's coming in.
Oh,
He put in a great shift today. That might
Oh
be
yeah,
the
he
best
did.
shift I've seen him in the U.S. uniform.
Good timing, Potch.
Use somebody's feet.
Oh, handball. Oh, this ref is the worst. We
Do they have the
finally got a call.
microchips in the ball again?
What was that?
Like they did last time? Do you know? Do any of you guys know?
What was that?
Do they have the microchips in the ball like they did last World Cup?
Yes, they did say yes.
oh yeah. 2 of them are off.
Whoa, you got forward, man. You're way behind.
Yep. I can't forward. John's used to this.
Did you see the Alexi Lawless about the James Corden? Where he called him an effing wanker on TV after the
Oh
Canada
yeah.
game. Oh yeah, why are you stopping? Forget that. It's like you want him to make a call. 85th minute, Ream still got his legs.
Safe to say that this game is pretty much set in stone at this point. The result is going to be what it is. Big start for the U.S. And not only that, um, for the players themselves, this basically carries on, giving them the consistency that they will need. What's who are they playing next after this?
I believe it's Turkey next.
Okay, in LA.
This match will be in Seattle.
Okay, very well.
You know, Seattle always brings it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's next Friday, right?
When are you going to pull a card out on that crap?
he's not going
Where's this
to.
ref
John.
from?
He's not going to. He's
Netherlands.
just gonna let players get hurt.
The Netherlands? Is that what you said?
The never again is what it should be.
I mean, that's how somebody blows an ACL.
We play Australia next.
It is Australia, yes. My apologies. 3 p.m. next Friday.
My birthday.
Should be doing a live stream next Friday. Depends on what's going on with Luke. If all else fails, I'll be doing it by myself. I know David has to work.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have to pay bills.
Well,
What time is it
I
on?
work too, but I get off at 2. It's on at 3 p.m.
Oh, so it's on at noon in Seattle?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Good recovery, bro.
And my apologies for the yawning. I started my day
Yo,
at
freaking
5:30.
card ref. Thank you.
Yeah, it's after how many times?
Oh yeah. That's jeez.
That's almost a red card. The guy was on the ground and I saw that, right? He was on the ground and then
That's a red. That's a red. In my book, that's a red.
Oh, come on.
When you're on the ground like that and you foul somebody,
Yeah.
and don't forget I'm way behind you. I called it. I said that live.
Corner ref. Don't do it to us again.
A goal kick again.
Oh my lord.
I think it was on that.
That was excellent.
Offside. Head it back.
That was a deflection, wasn't it?
I
Should
thought
have
it
been.
was too. I thought it was. Jeez, the body's hitting the floor here.
This ref is just out of his. He has no business seeing another World Cup match.
Who's this guy, by the way? Who's the ref?
He's from Never Again, the Netherlands. Be never again. I don't know what's his name. Let's see.
I have to look it up again.
Whoa!
It's on.
Chip him! Oh my goodness!
Oh my God, Berhalter! There's a reason you play in the MLS.
Yeah, you should have chipped him. Danny McKelly of the Netherlands.
By the way, refing in the World Cup is a reward for excellence.
Well, this dude should be rewarded for his inexcellence because this has been terrible.
He's he's 43 years old. He's been on FIFA international list since 2011. He is known for a firm, disciplined officiating style, which is often attributed to his professional background as a police inspector in Rotterdam.
I tell you what, he could have sure called this a lot closer. At least for me as a referee, the last thing you want to do is have a game get out of hand and people get hurt.
It says he's refed at the last World Cup and multiple Champions League fixtures, including the 2022 final.
Is he the ref that got Messi's jersey?
No.
He officiated a USMNT match in 2015 where the US defeated 2-1. Yeah, it looked like a handball.
I find the stoppage excessive.
Not really. I'd agree with it.
Well, hydration break is automatically what, 2 or 3?
Three, I believe.
Huge.
Is it 3?
The
3.
Good job, Tyler.
Oh, wow, ref.
Gotta be another
now
call.
he's whipping out the cards now, left and right.
That's five cautions for them.
They're out of frustration.
Yeah, he's pulling his jersey there.
He's lucky he didn't get called for something there because I was right at the guy's face.
Oh, I don't know. That's a handball. Is that natural movement?
Really close.
How much is yellow card accumulation?
2
How
until
many?
the group stage is over.
How many?
I believe it's 2 until the group stage is over.
It used to be that it was 2 games, you mean?
No, how many yellow cards before, for you to get
2.
yellow card accumulation? He said 2, yeah.
It used to be 2 to the semis. I don't know what it is with the extra.
It's two yellow cards in the group stage and 2 yellow cards after the quarterfinals. Or 2 yellow cards in the group stage, 2 yellow cards in the round of 32 and round of 16, and then it resets again in the quarterfinals.
Oh, okay. So you almost have to have it back-to-back games then.
So
yeah, pretty much. Jeez.
it's just
You called it. You called it. These guys are out for blood.
Not been as dirty as it was last time we played them, though.
Wow.
Oh, this will be great if we get a goal here.
The thing I like is you haven't heard Richard's name come up much except for the one goal that we gave up.
Is he still in there?
Richards, yeah.
That surprised me a little bit.
Good job. Good job, Pepe.
I guess the defenders really haven't had a lot of had to do too much.
Mm-hmm.
Exhausted Robinson. It looks exhausted.
He was out most of the second half of the Premier League. I know that.
Wrap it up, boys. Just hold it. Nice. Oh, come on, man. Oh, the whistle, ref.
Go, Gio.
Let's go. Wow, what a way to end the game.
That was a statement.
I just saw the goal.
Wow.
Oh, Bella too. What a shot!
Yeah, no,
I didn't
it's
realize he hit
outside
it.
of his
I
foot.
didn't realize he Travellaed it. What a shot!
That was the outside of his foot.
Yeah.
That's up there.
Wow. What a way to end it.
Wow.
The most goals we've ever scored. Him and Kyle Aaron, the same celebrations.
Well, thank you everybody that joined us tonight. Definitely a long day for me.
You need to go, David. You can go, and we can wrap it up. I know you're tired.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you, brother. I want to thank the guys for for tonight, and remind everybody that we're gonna continue doing this, and also stay tuned for Orlando City news. And I gotta go to bed. All right, guys, be good.
All right.
Catch you
All right,
later,
good night,
David.
Night.
Dave.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me.
You're welcome.
I'll see if I can get a little better set up than just sit and hold my phone for an hour.
Definitely. I'll
Okay.
talk. I'll give you a call in a little bit, Dad.
Yeah, I figured out what I was doing wrong.
Okay.
But yep. All right. Thanks.
Have a
Bye.
good night.
Have a good night.
Good night. All right.
What do you think, Masayo? You take it?
Oh yeah. Great start. Just one little mistake, would have made this, you know, scoreless. I mean, Paraguay did come out better in the second half. Um, at the beginning of the second half, I guess I would say. Then they started trailing off again. I think for a little while there, the second half for us too was tired.
Yeah.
A lot of the guys were exhausted. I think Poch, in my opinion, the subs were good. I think they were good timing. Yeah, I mean, not much else to say. I mean, you got to imagine if they look back at this game and they can clean a little bit up. I mean, it could be even better.
Yeah. I mean, try to be real. That is Paraguay, but again, it's a team that only gave up 5 goals in CONMEBOL qualifying. I mean, that says
Yeah.
something. That
Oh
really
yeah.
says something. I'm looking up who they played in CONMEBOL. They only gave up 1 goal to Brazil. They held Paraguay scoreless. They gave up 2 to Colombia. Peru didn't score. Ecuador didn't score. Um,
And those are all solid teams.
yeah, they beat Argentina. Argentina only scored 1 goal. Venezuela scored 1 goal. They held Ecuador scoreless again. Brazil they held scoreless.
Wow.
Paraguay was at home. They held Uruguay scoreless. So I mean, this is a team that in qualifying, and it's very much the same team. Not much changed from when they qualified. Yeah, they don't have any reported injuries. So I mean, scoring 4 goals against them says something. I mean, we being fans of the United States, it can be something that um, is we know our attack's the strong suit of our team. Right now, we know our defense, especially in the center back position, is the weakest part. So it showed that, great. I mean, to me, they did what they needed to do today. Exceeded my expectations. I thought it was going to be 2-0, 2-1, maybe 3-1, 3-2. Just the one mistake.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that'll be, to me, that the mistake Richards made will be something that'll be that's easily cleared up. It's a mistake that was made because he's not used to really playing with a player like Tyler Adams who's aggressive at the ball. I feel like, and the quality that Tyler Adams is. So he stepped up to challenge, realized Adams was going, kind of stopped.
This is obviously Richard's first game too, right?
First game back, yeah. So he's just been
Yeah.
training.
Yeah, man. What a great showing, man. To
Yeah,
start off,
definitely.
set the tone. It's a great way to set the tone.
So I mean, they just I'll take it. I mean, it's one of our best performances in a World Cup ever. Period. I don't care who we're playing. I mean, think about it. Ghana was ranked what in the 50s or 60s when we lost to them back in 06. In 10, Algeria was ranked pretty low. And we had to have a last second miracle goal against them, and here we are beating, what were they, the 42nd team or something like another top 50. Yeah, 42nd ranked team in the world according to the FIFA standings. And the big thing for us too is that moves us up. I mean, it's really inconsequential. Moves us up to moves us up a couple spots as well in the rankings. So we'll see how it all pans out once everybody plays their first match. Obviously, the U.S.'s match is against Australia. We last played them back in October, beat them 2-1. If you remember, I believe that was the one that Pulisic got the injury in. Australia's ranked relatively high. in the standings. Trying to find them here in the standings. What are you looking for in the next match here in a little less than a week?
I mean, the obvious would be like the same showing, but I doubt that. I do like, we got this nice whole week now to recover. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't expect this. I don't expect the 4 goals. Um, just win. I mean, as long as everybody can keep the same intensity, the energy. Um, I like the lineup. I thought the lineup was great. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm okay with it. Hopefully, Pulisic, nothing was major. I don't think so because I think we probably would have known by now.
Well, and the sideline reporter said that they were going to address it after the game, and that the sideline reporter also said she looked up. He said at one point he looked up into the sands and said, "I'm good." So I think it was probably just precautionary. Again, like we kind of said at halftime, and my dad said when we came on, um, we can.
The difference he makes.
Well, not even the difference. Just taking your best players off because we know how CONMEBOL, just how the culture is. When you're down, you still try to take something out of the game by maybe knocking a player or two out.
Yeah, they did get pretty aggressive there in the second half. But yeah, like we said, Poch did the right moves, took out the right guys, great subs, great times. Um, and hopefully we continue like this. Maybe we're better than what we think we are.
Definitely. Maybe having a guest join us here soon, so I'm trying to stall to get his confirmation.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, against Australia, I mean, I expect it to be another hard fought match. The last time out, we didn't quite have our full lineup in there in the first half. Our starters in that game were Freeze in goal, Richards, McKenzie, and Robinson in the back. Freeman, Sands, Roldan, and Weah, and then up front was Pulisic, Wright, and McKinney. So, you know, so we
I don't
we
really
didn't
know
have
them much.
our
Do they have
best
any big
lineup
names?
out there.
Do they have any big names?
Um,
I don't really know them. I don't think
yeah, I'm
so.
trying to look, see who they have. They have Aiden O'Neill, who plays for NYCFC. Jordan Boss plays for Feyenoord. Cameron Burgess plays for Swansea. Alessandro Stercati plays for Parma. Kind of go through their lineup. This was their lineup last time. Martin Boyle plays for Hibernian. Let's see their subs. Patrick Yazbek plays for Nashville SC. Mohamed Torre plays for Ranger. No, it's not Rangers. Sorry, I don't know what team that is. It's Randers FC. Nestor Iracunda plays for Watford. Lewis Miller plays for Blackburn. Aiden Morris, that's a U.S. player. Sorry, I was like, what?
Yeah, I was gonna say the same
So
thing.
that was their substitutes. The players not played. They have Hayden Matthews, who plays for Portsmouth. Kai Rolls, who plays for DC United.
Oh yeah,
Milo,
MLS players.
yeah. So I mean, they're ranked. They play together well as a group. Australia's last 5 matches, they drew. Switzerland lost to Mexico 1-0. Beat Curacao 5-1. beat Cameroon 1-0, and lost to Colombia 3-0. So lost to Venezuela, lost to us. Obviously, they did beat Canada 1-0. I'm trying to find any other big. Japan they beat 1-0 recently, and then their qualifiers are kind of a joke, because they're in the region that they're in. I mean, their
Yeah.
qualifiers they played China, Indonesia, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, Japan. So not near the comp. I mean, we didn't have to qualify, but not near the competition we usually play. And obviously, like I said, outside of Canada, they struggled against better competition with Colombia and Venezuela. I just feel good for Gio, dude. I just heard
Yeah,
him
me
talk in
too.
the background about it. I just feel good for him.
Yeah, he's been through a lot. That was
He
good.
deserves it. He absolutely deserves it. I mean, the dude can be a baller. The dude has the potential to be a baller. A difference maker and the team, and he showed it tonight with that disgusting Travella goal. So who's your
Well,
who's your player of the match tonight? If you were to name one.
oof. Player of the match tonight. I don't want to go. I don't want to go Balogun because
That's too obvious, yeah.
yeah, it's too obvious. I mean, obviously it's a big deal, 2 goals, but I like Tillman. I liked the midfield was spectacular. I think. Um, I would say to give it to them. If I had to say, I don't know. I don't know. I like Tillman. I like Tyler Adams today. Um, Dest was great. Um,
Pulisic
Alex
was good
Freeman.
as
Alex
always
Freeman
in
was great.
45 minutes.
I'll say it again.
Pulisic was good as always in 45 minutes.
Yeah, he was. But since he got taken out, I wouldn't pick him.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Um, I don't know. To me, just overall the midfield, man. I thought the midfield
No,
was
I'd
just
agree. I
dominant.
was gonna say Tillman or Adams.
Yeah,
I mean Adams did get that yellow card, but I feel like Tillman and Adams definitely outside of Balogun, obviously. Um, let's hope him when he went down right before he got off. Let's just hope that's just a knock that he got. A typical knock where he'll be sore for a couple days and then be back. Same with Pulisic. Like I said, the announcer said that he looked back in the stands, I guess, to the family section and said he's good. So I'm hoping it was just precautionary. But yeah, to me, it'd either be Tillman or Adams. Honestly, to me, it'd be Adams.
yeah,
Um, playing that lone six is carries so much responsibility. The way he's able to just dictate what the opposition does. Really the only foot that he stepped wrong was on that head on the challenge that led to the goal. And even then it was the aerial challenge. So, he could have won that, possibly done a little
yeah,
better with it. But even then you can't really blame him. To me, that was more on Chris Richards. But yeah, the whole back line, and even, not quite an MVP performance, a player of the match type performance, but maybe I'm being a homer, but Freeman was even a Freeman was our highest rated defender according to Football. He had 8.1, including an assist.
yeah. He was great. I mean, the connection with him and Dest was really good. And like you said, his defense was like we already know what he can do.
Definitely.
Very good, very good. Yeah, I just thought that the midfield was just slightly better.
Yeah.
And it was just key to shutting down Paraguay. I mean, they couldn't do really anything.
Well, yeah, and that's why I'd give it to Adams, because he's kind of the one that would stop. They were trying to bunker and counter type of deal. And he's really the one that's the one to challenge her in the first ball. And I think you said it in the first half. The thing that the midfield did really, really well was to be right there to challenge that first ball in the middle third. They were always right there on their back. That's one of the biggest differences between the MLS and especially the Premier League, other than skill level, is the MLS, and you saw it kind of when Berhalter came on a little bit. He wasn't quite always there to have that challenge,
Yeah.
middle third, whereas Pulisic was. I know Pulisic plays winger, but you're an attacking wide midfielder as a winger, in my opinion. So, overall, I feel like it was a really, I feel like it was a good match. Can we be better? Yes, there was obviously things that we could have done better. Especially the communication on the back end that led to that goal. But as far as true match performances go, an opening match in the MLS, you can't ask for much more than what we got tonight.
Yeah, that was a great performance. Nice way to set the tone.
Definitely. So US's next match is next Friday at 3 p.m. At least Luke and I, or at least myself, will be here. I don't know if Luke will be able to join because he has the family matter to attend to. Like I said, Luke is fine; he's healthy. But I will at least be here. My dad might come in as well. But yeah, I'm on cloud nine right now.
Yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, I wasn't expecting that. I expected us to win, but not in that fashion.
Yeah, no, definitely. I did not expect us to be up 3-0. In the first, going into half at all.
Yeah, that was wild.
I thought it was probably going to be a draw, maybe 1-0, maybe at best 2-0. But the way we came out, if we can come out looking pretty much that way, obviously against clubs of higher quality, if we're playing an Argentina or one of the top teams, obviously probably not getting that own goal there. But I think that we can. I think we can make some noise. When I did my personal bracket for the World Cup. I had us placing second. I had Turkey taking first, and I had us playing. I believe it was Argentina at some point. Maybe I had us placing third. I don't remember, but I know we were playing Argentina at some point. I had us beating Argentina, which I know, kind of being a homer there.
Yeah,
But at the same time, you look at it, Argentina's not the team they were 4 years ago. Their team 4 years ago was at later in the prime, later in their prime.
Yeah.
4
Yeah,
years ago.
already then, yeah, they were, yeah.
Yeah. So they're kind of, most of their players are kind of past their prime, especially their star being Lionel Messi. I think if this team can come out, clean it up a little bit on the defensive end, I'm not saying we're going to win it, but you may see us win a game or two. Maybe if we win 3 games, you'll see me cry live on air after the quarterfinal match for sure. If we win the quarterfinal match, and the funny thing is there is a scenario which would be incredible. I put it in the group, in our show's group chat, where we would play England on July 4th. If you don't, if you don't
That'll be
believe in
wild.
destiny and fate,
Yeah, that'll be wild.
yeah.
On our
So I don't think
birthday.
you were on any of the shows that we really talked about the World Cup, Miss Sayel. Who do you think, personally is going to win it when it's all said and done? Who's your maybe top 2 or 3 teams?
I don't know. I was asked this, and I honestly don't know. I haven't been keeping up lately with the national teams as I used to before so much. I'm a huge fan of Ronaldo, so obviously, besides us, I would root for them. Second, I don't think they have the team to do it. Um, I don't know. I know Spain's always pretty good. Um, I haven't seen how Brazil's looking. Um,
So I'll say that because Brazil's kind of my second team. You can take my high school coach for that because that's the kind of style that the free flowing style he he taught us. And I mean, honestly, Ronaldinho, my most favorite player of all time by far. Um, Brazil's interesting to me because I feel like they have one of the deepest rosters in the tournament. Their issue is they play so much individually that they need to play for that if they're able to come together and play as a team, then then I think that they'll be a threat. I think if they can't, that they may not even see the quarterfinals. And
oh wow, yeah.
that's why I feel like they included Neymar in their squad. Is all these guys look up to Neymar. They're quite a bit. They're 6 to 10 years at least younger than him. Obviously, Hendricks a little bit younger than that, coming off the bench as a sub. But I feel like if they can come together um, as a team and play for each other, even if it's just playing for Neymar, if that's their come together moment, then that's what it is. I mean, the big thing with in the U.S. camp is Pochettino has been comparing this team kind of to the 1980 hockey team, right? When we beat the Soviets and ended up winning gold medal. And the
Yeah.
big thing with that team, I don't remember it. I wasn't born yet. And I don't believe you were born yet either. Um, but I trust me, what I want, growing up wanting to become a coach, I obviously studied that team and studied Herb Brooks' methods in that team. And the one thing that he did was because these guys, anybody that doesn't know college hockey, a lot of and hasn't seen the movie, and the movie does a very good job of portraying it. Is these guys hated each other coming into camp. It would be like Michigan and Ohio State, or Alabama and Auburn, or Florida and Georgia, a bunch of their players coming together to play for a national American football team. Essentially, that's what you had in the U.S. camp in 1980. And he made those guys basically all hate him so much to a point that they all became all joined together and became a team. And then, obviously, once that happens, you have to have the talent and the IQ to win the game. And I mean, one of the greatest examples is as far as game IQ goes is Mike Eruzione, because the dude almost got cut. The guy was literally on the cut line, and Herb Brooks, I don't remember it well enough right now, a couple drinks in, but he was on the cut line, and Herb Brooks ended up keeping him and um ended up making him captain because of how he was able to rally the guys. And he was kind of one of the guys from the start that tried to befriend the guys from the rival teams and their rival college teams, where a lot of them came from, because at that time it was just amateurs. So if Brazil's able to do something like that, where they rally around in a joint cause, whether it's for Neymar, whether it's if it's for their country, God help us all, because they're going to be unstoppable. But you know that's how I feel about Brazil. Is it's like Adam just said in the comments that I showed a couple minutes ago. Tomorrow will show you a lot about Brazil and how they look.
Yeah,
And
the same Morocco. Morocco's tough.
yeah, definitely. Shout out. And by the way, I saw on X that for those of you interested, that there will be speaking of Morocco, hint hint, there will be player appearances tomorrow at Point Orlando for the Brazil Morocco match. Um, So just to let you know, if anybody knows who the player for our squad that represents Morocco at an international level, you'll know one of the players at least that's going to be there. So yeah, man. I mean, I'm on cloud nine. So, but I do think I do thank everybody that tuned in. We will, like I said, we will be live next week. For our match at 3 o'clock, we'll get on at about 2:45 to preview everything, and then hopefully, if we win next week, we basically automatically qualify for group
Yeah.
stage, and it's just whether we get first or second, depending on what we do against Turkey. And I have a feeling if we go into that match, with Pochettino and the way that his mentality seems to be with this squad, no worries, Adam. No worries at all. It's late. We have families and everything. We put my son down early before the match. Kind of gave him the option of taking a nap today, a late nap today, and watching the match, or he was going to bed before the match, and he chose not to take a nap. Shocker from a toddler, I know, right? But we all have families and everything. No worries about that. But if I feel like if we go into that final match against Turkey and we only need a draw, or even if we lose, we still qualify. We still get second. I feel like the way Poach has this team set up, that they'll still go for the win. I don't know if you feel the same way or not, Misael, or not.
I don't feel the same way. Yeah, I feel like if obviously we win next week, and then going into well, I mean, I guess it depends how he wants to make a statement. He does seem like that type. Um, so you could be. I don't think so. I think that he'll just probably like take it easy, and just get past. Because by then, like you said, if we, winning 2 games, you pretty much have it in the bag. Um, so yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. You might be right. He might want to make a statement.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got to think the way he kind of has been teaching this team is to, never give up type of deal.
Yeah.
And I feel like that maybe, he could do something no other coach has done, which is beat a UEFA team in the World Cup, which Turkey is, even though a lot of people consider them Middle East. Their qualification runs through UEFA. Yeah, no, I agree with what Adam said. We will not take any game lightly. It's a flow. I believe he was supposed to say it's a flow thing for him. Which is one of the things I like. I mean, one of the first press conferences he had, at the helm, he said there's no friendlies, which, anybody that
Yeah.
knows me knows I love.
I like
I mean,
that.
I watch the
Yeah.
friendlies almost as intently as I watch the World Cup matches, and you saw it tonight how the subs came on and made a difference. I mean, you saw Pepe pressing late, you saw Weah pressing late. You saw I forget who came on for Tillman, but I mean, you even saw Tillman. I mean, Tillman looked dead, and the dude was
Yeah.
still.
Yeah, he was dying. Yeah, he did. He played to the end there.
So
That was
let's
good
hope we
stuff.
see more of the same in a week between now and then. Make sure you get plenty of World Cup action in. I mean, they're playing, basically, I believe, basically all day tomorrow. I'm looking
Yeah,
at
I've
the
seen
schedule.
every game so far.
Yeah, tomorrow we have 3 matches. We have Qatar, Switzerland, Brazil, Morocco, which is going to be a cracker of a match if both teams show up.
What time is
And
that?
then the Haiti or the Brazil Morocco match is at 6 p.m.
Okay.
And then Haiti and Scotland as the nightcap.
That can't be
And
good.
then Sunday is a full slate. We have 5 matches. First one is noon, Australia and Turkey. Or no, I'm sorry, that's tomorrow night at 12 a.m. Excuse
Yeah.
me. Is Australia and Turkey, so it looks like it'll be a late night for me. Want to do a little scouting there, and then we have Germany and Curacao, Ivory Coast and Ecuador, Netherlands and Japan, which is going to be one of the a really good match, and then Sweden and Tunisia. So weekend full of good action here with the World Cup. I'm happy it's here. It took long enough. I felt like we were waiting for the last month. Seemed like we'd been waiting for 4 months.
Yeah, it was dragging.
So, and it's really cool on social media seeing all the people coming over from other countries and experiencing more than just the big cities.
Or the one German kid or whatever. That's
Well, it's not just him. I've seen several others pop up as
yeah.
well.
Well, it's
But
funny.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
the one
German
German.
guy, he
Yeah.
goes by Freddy on X. That's been fun. I don't know if he's, Pat McAfee said the other day he didn't know if he was American posing as a German or what, but either way, he's showing the best side of our country, which is the spots that everybody doesn't necessarily see, because a lot of people go to New York and Washington and Boston. They go to Disney, which I'm sorry, no matter what anybody says, if you're within 5 miles of Disney, you're not in Orlando. Um, and I mean, you're an annual pass holder, so you know what I mean there.
Yeah.
So these people seeing the other side where they're making these road trips and stopping at Buc-ee's and stopping at um, gas stations in the middle of nowhere, even something as simple as the Scotland fans, the Scotland supporters over in Boston, and what the atmosphere they've created in Boston is really cool as well. So I do think we're going to end it there. It was a fun night. I enjoyed it. Misael, thanks for jumping on. I know you
Yeah.
were pretty busy earlier in the evening, so maybe if your schedule makes it, we can do the same thing next Friday. But if we're gonna change it up a little bit for everybody watching, everybody that has watched, everybody that'll maybe watch a small recording of this, thank you. We appreciate it. Um, you know, uh, and as always, Vamos Orlando.